What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So Heroic Assault is here, and I've gotten to play a total of 2 floors. Now, some of you may or may not know, modes like these are not necessarily my favorite to play. And this is because I already have played another video game where I've spent a lot of hours making videos and playing Tom Clancy's The Division 2. I have a separate YouTube channel covering that game, and we do have a mode in that game called the Summit. Instead of 30 floors, this one's about 100 floors. So Heroic Assault having 30 floors already got me getting those Summit vibes. But I will probably do this, entire 30 floor run maybe once, unless they're adding new villains to it, and then we can come back and then I'll probably be checking it out. But it seems like you have these interesting checkpoints. You have these checkpoints called the Reckoning and all that stuff, and then the potential rewards, they eventually start to kind of like elevate the more you go forward. Now, you can run them solo. I don't know if that's something you would want to do. I don't know how difficult they are yet, but I remember starting, solo, and then people joined me because they just basically started looking for people to matchmake with in Heroic Assault mode. But I would say, for the sake of, getting these mods and getting these rewards, just go ahead and, run it with people. I don't think it really matters. You don't have to talk to them. Everybody that's playing the game at this point knows what to do, and you guys are going to pretty much achieve the same goals, which is getting your rewards and getting out of there, because that's what you came there to do. If it was something where it was like a raid, which needed a lot of coordination and had mechanics that were very specific, like you were playing raids in Destiny or the Division 2 specifically, or in incursions in the Division 1, then you would probably need a little bit of communication or whatever. And I know many people are not wanting to engage in talking to anybody in their game modes, and so this is why a lot of people were asking if you can actually play this mode solo. And the answer to that is yes. So if you want to see for yourself, I'm going to go ahead and start it. I'm going to go to floor 3. I'm going to launch it, and it's going to basically initialize that floor. And I like this because it saves my checkpoints. And so that's actually pretty good. I really enjoyed this part of it. Now, in terms of game design, I think this game has always been something I suspected, was. Number one, that it took a lot of notes from many video games, especially in its open world design and a mode like this, The Division 2. It's like these guys saw The Division 2 after they got their assignment to make this game and said, man, we're just going to try to do what, Ubisoft Massive did. And I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. A lot of the developers came from Ubisoft studios around the world. And so it's not surprising to me that, the format of this is actually something that they decided that they were going to go ahead and follow. In fact, some of the objectives were also really interesting. The enemies were trying to damage some device in the middle of one of the floors that we were playing. I was playing with some other people. I started out solo, and then some people joined me. I didn't necessarily, care. I'm down for running team sports. See, they're even trying to destroy this one right now, or they're trying to access it. So let's go ahead and robbing them a little bit. Let me rob them of, oh, okay. So that's what you want to do first, huh? This is how we're going to play it today, right? Okay. So look at them. That's why I froze you. Anyways, I'm going to have to be salty against these guys. But I like the fact that the early floors, they really work with your damage parameters that you have. And so that's pretty much it. Then you also deal with waves of enemies as well. And I like the way the waves run. The waves are not necessarily things that are too difficult to deal with at this stage anyways. Maybe if you're dealing with other enemy NPCs and stuff like that, it'll probably be a little challenging. But man, you can really enjoy the open arena fighting. This is not something you get in the open world. So I guess that's, for me, that's something that I really do like. I'm all for that, where you get to do stuff like that in your Heroic Assault runs. So, I'll go ahead and play this floor, and just, we can chat a little bit about the game. That way somebody that's curious might be able to get a look at what this is all about. Who's shooting me, man? Let me put my headphones on, because I can't hear their voice, the sound cues that they're using. And then there'll be all kinds of different, like, small bonuses that you can actually get. They'll say, oh, yeah, they'll say, do you want to go ahead and, oh, it just melted them. Sorry. They'll say, okay, you want to perform this many, I don't know, throws or something like that. Oh, girl, stay still. Where is it? This Robin's build is... I told y'all that I was ready for this Heroic Assault, even though my build was not like, 4 slot whatever. People were making fun of me, saying you should get the highest and best build. Like, guys, it's RNG. It hadn't dropped for me. I've been, you know, playing this game for a while. So when I get the 4 mod slot version of it, it should be fun. But what I got is what I got, and that's what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna melt this heroic assault with it as best as I possibly can. You got a shot on who? Girl? Stay there. Yes. Here you go. This guy is trying to hit me with this big old thing. She's frozen again. I hit her through that little device. That's fun. The floors are kind of long, though. I have to say that. I mean, it is what it is, you know, but... And then it says reach next room. So I think each floor is going to have multiple rooms. And then I remember from playing the last time, you know, you have these like little traps and stuff, which you can probably deactivate, or you could just jump over and ignore. Hopefully they don't get you. And then there are chests hidden around each room in different weird spots because the level design is so we don't care. I like it, though. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's one thing about Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4 is very good at designing like inside level designs. And the frame rate is stable as heck, which we already confirmed. Somebody was making fun and saying the game only plays at 60 FPS or something like that, or doesn't play at this. I was like, if you play in indoor locations, you know, in any video game, or sorry, let me not say any, in most video games, you know, a lot of this stuff is controlled. A lot of this stuff is easily set up. It's the open world that gets everybody. And, you know, they're going to be like little mazes like this where you can run through. I think there was one the other time I was actually doing it. I'm not really interested in a lot of what these chests have, though, because the rewards don't seem to me like they're compelling enough just yet. But for the sake of, you know, completion, I'm just going to walk through it just so that you guys can see what I mean. Okay, so here, like I said, chest and chest. But you do get resources, so I guess no need to be wasteful. And I think you might get like I don't know if you get a bonus for discovering or uncovering the chests and stuff. Oh, crap. Back, Robin. I don't know if you get any bonus for doing that, but it is what it is. I need to get through this. Whoops. Don't die, Robin, because he's going to light on fire. Inflammable. Alright, so... yeah, it's very similar for some of the layouts. La da 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 da. And I'm sure if you look around, you're probably going to see... okay, you can get down through here. I wonder if you can get down through here as well, yeah. Everyone here says perform silent takedowns. I think they did some modifications to the UI and so on and so forth. Whoops. She's frozen. Oh my gosh. Do they not know she's frozen? I don't care about the silent takedowns, guys. Ooh. Mob is so prone to ice and everything. All these status effects. Everybody, here you go. This is Unreal Engine AI. The weird thing about the programming of these heavies is they program them to only act at a certain time. So in their brain code, you have something that tells them and says, hey, attack or do something of this nature when enemy, you know, quantity, or when you've taken down so many enemies. That's how they react. So sometimes they're just standing there like, yo. I would hope that somebody will go into the blueprints, because each enemy, did I say blueprint? Sorry. Someone will go into the, what do they call it? The behavior tree for the AI and tweak the behavior and say, you know, gallivant around, talk, give directives, or something that doesn't make it seem like the AI is just standing there most of the time. But hey, AI design is a very, very, very challenging practice, man. I mean, I do some AI stuff on Unreal Engine 4, and I can tell you, man, it ain't easy. So what you got here is actually pretty decent, especially with the engine and the way the engine deals with AI. So every complex layer that you try to put in your game is just a nightmare. Avoid being knocked out. Okay. They're down. Where you at? Who's that? Someone said grab me. Firing? Who are you firing? Will you keep your hands still? What prayers? These floors are very friendly, though. This is wave 1. Where's wave 2? Maybe they're bringing like some heavies or something. Ooh, Robin, that is cold, bro. Whoa, he hit one person and everybody froze, man. I told y'all this build was nasty. Will you stop climbing? Maybe as it gets, maybe as we get higher and higher, it gets a little bit more interesting. Wave number 3. I better not go get cocky, man. He hadn't seen me yet. Oh, they're down already. I need to finish this so I can figure out the balance and everything and see if it's well balanced as you move up the different floors. Oh, there's so many of them.
Probably shouldn't have underestimated me.
Ooh, that almost hit me. I love that. Video game cameras are fun. Another one. Oh. She's standing right by that barrel. I'm like, girl, you're calling me a dead man and you're standing right by a barrel? The irony. I need some more perfect dodges, though. All right, everybody's being stubborn. Oops. Don't waste it. The new bars I don't really like, though. I feel like they should have kept it the same, you know, size, like thinner. But hey, it at least tells you how many you know, momentum bars you have. So I guess that can work that way. Reach the elevator and then all nights to the elevator. So that's it. That's a whole floor. And then you just make your way to the next floor. Nothing crazy. Once you get past this line or that little whatever, I don't know if it lets you go back. Does it let you go back? It stops you from going back. So that's pretty much it. So I guess you can go back and replay floors and, you know, reset stuff. I guess you might be able to reset it. You can reset it in the division. So I'm guessing they allow for you to be able to do that. But anyways, this is Heroic Assault. This is a free mode. They've added it to the game. You know, if you have the base game, you don't got to pay anything for it. It's just a way to come in here and get some rewards and so on and so forth. Maybe, you know, challenge yourself, come in with a team, come in with your friends. This is probably, depending on how my, you know, buddies are playing on PlayStation. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to go add more work to my plate. But anyways, thanks so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys' time and audience, and hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Peace out.